cancer is killing, millions and millions of people. Me and my team, along with Sam Watson and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before, travel through the open door. Circumstances navigated the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold of me. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games to play, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth. It's all in what you're doing. Some things you gotta do. Despite the millions, take a second, see the blessing in it. From much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Never let the power come first before your happiness. Yes, you can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it to the night. Ooh, for the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm aces. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. She fighting for recognition. I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah,
give back, give love, give something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm gonna wrestle and fight this final round. Life's a play for no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games to play, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. Telling you the truth, it's all in what you're doing. Some things you gotta do.
What's up, y'all? Barbershop conversations, man. I'm a bit hoarse, but we're going to work through it. What up, TB? TB and DB and McGahee. I like that. TB, DB, McGahee. Hey. What up, J. Cooley? What up, Dago, Omega Red? Santeo Media. What's up, man? 2 left hooks. BJ. What up, Kenyatta? Muir. What's up, BJ? TZ Franks, man. Andrew, TB again. Rap Critic, what's up, man? How you feeling? What up, Reggie Owens? Now, I didn't get a chance to interview him, but I worked on his movie, so I have access to him. So I've had his number for some time. Yeah, man, I'm good. Everything good. You know what I mean? The ladies gonna love this voice. We're gonna have about 10 or 15 women in here. They gonna love this voice tonight. Y'all niggas gonna be like, Fred, go to bed. The girls gonna be like, keep talking, motherfucker, keep talking. Hey, man. Hey, shout out to y'all, man. Thank you, man. Yeah, we just gonna go we just gonna go straight into this, straight into the fight. Let me just set the phone up real quick. Yeah, I can come in and come in. That's obviously the topic of the day. And what else is going on in boxing? I kind of been dozing off, playing with the kids, dozing off, playing with the kids. Yeah, I got cough drops right here. Appreciate it. Yeah. So we good. But I missed y'all. I missed y'all dearly. Hey, so we back, baby. We back. Hey, y'all can just call straight in and let's go. Before I do that, y'all want me to talk about this. I thought the JROC fight, I thought that I thought he should have boxed him and on the inside clinch, you know. I didn't see nothing. People said that Rosario was bigger and stronger. I did see that, but I didn't think that he did anything that would derail JROC. He's gonna get hit a few times, obviously. But I thought that JROC is skilled enough, you know what I mean, to shoot the right hand and keep his left hand up, or you know what I mean, or get out to his right shoulder. I mean, he did nothing that JROC, in my humble opinion, I think Rosario did nothing that JROC isn't prepared for, isn't good enough to prepare for. In my humble opinion, and I haven't watched the replay, I've only seen it live, but the moment he got cut over the eye, it seemed like that took a lot of his attention. And I think along with his anxiousness, knowing that the fight probably wasn't going to go 12 with that with the knockdown. In my humble opinion, he thought that he had to engage a little bit more. You know what I mean? And I want you guys to disagree with me. I definitely want you guys to disagree with me. But I thought that it was just Rosario's right hand. You know what I mean? Did he have good timing? Was he a good counterpuncher? Better than I anticipated, absolutely, guys. But it's professional boxing. I thought Rosario, you know what I mean? I just thought that, you know what I mean? It was, you know what I mean? But power has its privileges, right? Deontay Wilder. So so that might have been a difference. But man, feel free to call in, man. Let's have some fun tonight, man. I missed y'all. Feel free to call in and let's get this party started. And yeah, man. So thank you guys for coming and tuning in, man. And let's go. While people are calling in, let me make sure I got this right. Oh, first I gotta go to the motherfucking Google account, right? That makes sense. All right. Boom. Oh shit. Nah. I ain't gonna answer no unknown caller. You're not gonna be the first caller, for sure. Definitely not. What up, Coriel, man? Yeah, that trip home was long as fuck, man. It was like, damn, that was a long trip home. Man, 5.5 hours on the plane. That shit was long.
Limo tent the V12, double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well.
What up, 504?
Yo,
How you feel, man?
what's that, man? I'm chilling, man. I know you was pulling for my man JROC.
Oh, we all were.
Oh, did you do an interview with him?
No, I didn't talk to him after the fight.
But you have some like inside scoop with the camp, though, right?
I mean, no inside scoop. No, I don't really have no inside scoop.
Not. You weren't like talking to these people. God, I thought, well, I must be.
Tell me what you thought. Yeah, tell the world what you thought. Let me turn you up. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, but I was just pretty much saying, man, that's what I saw. That's because I gave my prediction. I didn't give my prediction on this fight, but I gave my prediction if he was to fight Charlo.
Mm-hmm.
And I was pretty much saying you can't train your chin. You can sharpen your skills. You can avoid the punches, but when you get hit, you know, that's your punches. That's just what it is. You can't really improve that. Mm-hmm. You can do exercises. You know what I'm saying? The shit that the boxers do. Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, your punches just is what it is, man. And that boy had some cracks.
Sure.
And I saw the same thing happen if he would have fought Charlo. You know what I'm saying? And let's see, Rosario JROC. Yeah, that's pretty much my thoughts on that shit, man. Oh, an update. Fury walking with a limp. Y'all better keep an eye out for him. He walking with a limp.
He
trying to pull out. Look it up. The bitch walking with a limp.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled out.
I'm
saying Fury don't want that fight. He looking heavy too.
Oh, he's
the
heavy.
Looking heavy.
He's heavy. He's definitely heavy. He's heavy.
Bro, Fury don't want this fight, man. I pray to God when February 22nd pull around, this nigga just get in the ring. Just get the fuck in the ring. That's all I want. But he trying to pull out. That's my call. Appreciate you, big bro.
Appreciate you, King. Thanks for calling in. Yeah. Yeah, peace. Yeah. I'm very interested to see what y'all saw on TV. I haven't rewatched it. I ain't got that much attention in me right now. So probably Tuesday I'll rewatch it. You know, I mean, tomorrow's gonna be my get back day. And so I'll probably watch it Tuesday. And yeah. You know what I noticed about JROC? He got loyal. Like, you're not just a fan of JROC. You have to be emotionally invested in JROC because he's like a real man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has the characteristics of a strong man. So men relate to men that they view as strong. You know, and so I think that was the why the fans were so in tune yesterday. You know what I mean? The fans was like on top of the motherfucking on top of the ring. It felt like the fans were like on top of the ring, like trying to will JROC, because I think in the 4th round, he got hit with a hard shot and you could see Rosario getting closer and closer and closer, right? And it was like all the fans were like on top of the ring, like the energy, you know what I mean? And in the 5th round, obviously JROC, he was stopped in the in the 5th round. But people say he's chinny. I thought that uppercut was a clean shot. I thought that uppercut staggers everyone. You know what I mean? His only losses are honestly people who can barely make 154. You know, Charlo. We all know Charlo. Or if you don't know, yeah, what's up, Crush the Legend? Yeah. Charlo squeezed in a 154 every time.
Let me tint the V12, double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well.
Yeah.
What's poppin'?
Yeah.
What's poppin'?
Salute to the greatest, man. Fred, what's good? Salute, bro. It's Rap Critic.
Hey, what's up, man? How you feel?
Feeling good, man. Feeling good. I see you got the Don Cornelius voice tonight, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you know what I mean? Trying to pretending I'm Rocky got the best of me and yelling and shit. I was rooting for J-Rock. I told you I'm just a fan with a YouTube channel. You know what I mean? I was yelling for J-Rock last night, man, and I got hoarse and shit. You know what I mean? So
man, look, I saw you in that snow running up them steps, man. I was like, look at my dog Fred, man. You know what I'm saying? Get his little Rocky moment in. Look at my dog, man.
That's it.
Love it, man. And look, bro, I know I say it a lot, but bro, you got a beautiful family, man.
Oh, that's love.
I love the great father that you are, you know what I'm saying, and the example that you know what I'm saying, like that you show for us, bro. Mm-hmm. Salute to the to the leader of the LDBC, bro. And you know what I'm saying, just much love, man. I'm gonna get right into it.
All right.
As far as JROC, man, I watched the fight. I rewatched it. When I saw it the first time and you know in real time, when he got hit by a stiff jab, mm-hmm. and for whatever reason it cut his eyelid, and
that's what happened.
Like when he went back, yes sir, like when he went back to the corner, Breadman, his trainer, was telling him like because like they instead of going to commercial break, like mm-hmm. they had let the corner speak, and he was telling him, he was like, look man, give us a round and a half. You know what I'm saying? We got a great cut, man. They were talking about, I think his cut man is Rodriguez.
Yeah, he's good.
They were talking about him in commentary.
He's good.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna be a Hall of Famer one day.
He was saying, look, Yes, sir. Fred, go ahead, Fred.
No, I said the cut man's gonna be a Hall of Famer one day. Him and Stitch, they're gonna be
That's
Hall
what
of Famers one day.
That's what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I heard. But he was telling JROC, look, just give us a round and a half, stick to the game plan, and it's a fight, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're in a fight. That's what we wanted. We're in a fight. And I thought when he went back out, he was still impressive. Like when he went back, even though the momentum shifted in the second and the third and parts of the fourth, he had good moments. And he was good engaging. From what I saw, it wasn't so much the uppercut. Like the uppercut was like the icing on the cake. Mm-hmm. When they were in the engagement in the fifth round, he was coming out the engagement, and what I saw a left hook that originally hurt him. Gotcha. And as he was backing up, you know what I'm saying, that's when the finish shot was that finishing shot was the uppercut. But from what I saw, the original thing that hurt him was that left hook, and the cut. Something else that I noticed from the second round, and this is my opinion. I'm not, this is my opinion on it. Mm-hmm. I felt like he called it an anxiety attack. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like I know he's a great champion, great fighter, but like the way he was rubbing mm-hmm. that cut, and then some people saying he was gassed. That's why I disagree. I don't think he was gassed. I think because he was home and he was trying to overcompensate, mm-hmm. and he was trying to overcompensate for the cut. I'm not gonna say it got to him mentally because he never used it as an excuse, and that's why I want to salute him for, because he was great in defeat, man. Very, very humble. I respect the hell out of it. Tip my hat to him. But when he got the cut, and in my opinion, when the anxiety kicked in from trying to overcompensate, mm-hmm. that's when it seemed like he was gassed because he was breathing out his mouth. Mm-hmm. But I know he's in too great of a condition, to be out of shape. Mm-hmm. I think it was caused more through being anxious, to try to make sure that he can, he can take care of his business.
Sure.
But
good point. Okay.
Yes, sir. I mean, that's basically my perspective, Fred. Once again, man, I appreciate what you do, bro, and I appreciate the energy and the positive vibes and all the free game that you put out, bro.
That's
I'm not gonna hold up the line, man. Check that cash up in a minute, bro. I'm gonna be hitting that cash up.
Oh, that's love. Thank you, dog. Thank you.
It's all love, bro. Until next time, peace.
All right, love. I mean, I'm gonna call back. I want to respond to that. I didn't see him tired. No, in my humble opinion, I thought he thought the cut was bigger. Maybe he thought the cut was bigger or worse than what it was. Because if you back and rewatch the fight, you see him looking up at the TV. And he's looking up at the TV because fighters can't see their cuts. They only can feel them. And if it's a small, and this is what I've been told. I don't know how true this is. If it's a small cut or a big cut, it still feels like a tumor on your eye. I've never been cut and had to have a fight. I've had it from playing basketball and stuff like that. But so he was looking up. If you see in between rounds, you see his eyes go up. He's looking at his cut. So I think JROC, I think it was more the cut because, in my humble opinion, Rosario's power is nothing JROC can't handle in terms of preparation. You understand what I'm saying? That's just what I believe. You know what I mean? I think it'll be a hell of a fight in the rematch. I think it's gonna be a 8-4, 7-5 fight. Either way, that's how I would have it going into the second fight. But it's nothing that he can't catch. You know what I mean? He didn't really have any variances in punches. Like, he wasn't special. His reaction time was great. Rosario's reaction time, was great. But I didn't really see anything that was like, damn, this guy is like phenomenal. Like, so, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm gonna rewatch it Tuesday. So give me till Tuesday. I'm gonna rewatch it. But I want y'all to see this shirt. This shirt is the best shirt in boxing, dog. This shirt. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it on to advertise it for JROC and them. But for all of them, because Danny Garcia fights Sunday, fights Saturday. But this shirt is fucking cracked, dog. This shirt is cracked. I'm gonna rock this shirt because this shirt is dope as fuck. This shirt is dope, so I want y'all to go buy it. Y'all know I don't ask for free shit, so I bought the shirt. And I don't ever want a nigga coming back to me say I gave you something for $10. Now you owe me a favor. No, I'd rather pay $10 but yeah, this shirt is this is the hottest shirt in boxing. I don't give a fuck. This is the hottest piece of merchandise in boxing. Y'all niggas need to go buy this shirt. So, and it'll probably be on sale at Danny Garcia's fight this weekend. And y'all definitely appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Rap Critic. Thank you for the Cash App donation. And yeah, man. So getting back to the phone calls, but I don't know, man. I think if someone, how was his jab? Feel free to call in. I definitely want to hear about his jab.
What's your lifeline? Mine's great. Made it out despite my city's crime rate.
What's popping, man?
What's good, Fred?
How you feel? How you feel?
Shit, I'm cool. How was your weekend?
It was cold.
Well, where you ain't fuck with Philly?
Fuck Philly, dog. I'm cool on Philly. I'm cool on fuck that shit, dog.
I heard this shit. It's bad shit to do, man. You just probably ain't find the right shit to do. Usually it'd be parties and concerts and shit out there.
Yeah.
But
yeah, whatever.
I don't know about they strip clubs though.
Whack.
They bitches whack, Fred.
Oh shit. Snoop Dogg was a DJ and I walked out.
Oh, word?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, I was like,
fact. Snoop don't got no entertainment no more though. He old as fuck.
That nigga old as hell. Facts. That nigga old. But when you go to
you like my auntie.
Nigga look like a rat for real. Nigga old. Look old because you know how we get older, we lose like the density in our skin and shit. You know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, but that JROC shit. I about JROC, JROC an A-level fighter in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
He just in that fight, I feel his only mistake was I feel he was worried about that cut. Yeah, I'll be worried about that cut too because that shit was right in the eyelid. But he was boxing in a straight line. You feel me?
Good point.
That's why he was an easy target that whole night. He was boxing in a straight line. But he was giving blows, but he didn't get a blow back from him just boxing in a straight line. That's why he was taking them hits. He was taking unnecessary hits. But that should be an easy fix in the rematch. I feel JROC could get the stoppage because he was hitting them with some hard ass hits. He just was taking them shits. But he got stung in like the second or third round. I felt JROC should have just kept repeating that first round that he had and got a little more aggressive.
Had a great first round. He should have been aggressive after round 6. He should have got the guy frustrated. You know what I mean? He should have got the guy frustrated.
He was boxing in a straight line. He felt he could have got the guy out because I felt he was trying to go for the knockout. He was trying to hit him with them hard ass hits, but he seen he was eating them shits. He seen he was eating them shits, and that eye just kept getting worse. He just kept hitting that eye. He was aiming at that eye, catching him, because he was straight. He was right in front of his face the whole fight. And I was saying that's why I said with JROC and Charlo, I felt it's not that JROC chinny. It's just that Charlo he take hits for real.
Yeah,
like you hit Charlo with some shit, you hit him with some shit, he gonna take that shit and get you going back. That's the only thing I felt like with Charlo and JROC. I don't know if JROC could take one of them punches, one of them Lions punches that he called them shit.
Facts.
I don't know if he could take that shit. But yeah, other than that, man, I don't want JROC to have like a Tony Harrison type of career, even though Tony Harrison got a good career. I don't want him to have one of them type of careers. I want him to get them votes back and fix what he need to fix up. And I feel that Coach Steve here fix that shit up.
Yeah,
he told him the right shit. What you was about to say?
No, I agree with you. I saw nothing. I saw nothing strategically that can't be fixed. You know what I mean? I thought Rosario's a straight line power. I mean, straight line fighter with straight line power. You know,
Yeah, he right in front of your face the whole night.
Yeah, right in front of your face the whole night. I didn't see a jab neither. You guys let me know if you guys saw Rosario's jab. I thought
he really wasn't giving jabs. He was giving out them uppercuts and low ass hooks. He was giving out hooks, uppercuts, shit like that. Trying to rough JROC up. He was trying to feel me.
Yeah.
He was trying to be the aggressor the whole night.
Yeah.
Basically, how them Spanish people fight. You basically fight like a Spanish man. He right in front of your face. He won't go to war with you. JROC should have confused him a little, give him ankles, feel me, kept jabbing him. He'd have got him up out of there in the 8th round, no later than the 8th.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. That's a fact. Well, all right, Fred, that's all I had to say.
I appreciate you calling in every show, man. Thank you. Yep.
I already know.
Yep. Nah, I don't hate Philly, man. I'm just fucking with y'all, man. It was just cold as fuck, man. It was cold. I couldn't move around the city like I wanted to. Shit was cold, man. Oh, it was cold. Fuck, it was cold. Man. I'm going to go back to Philly. In my afterlife. In my afterlife, I'm going back to Philly. Fuck no. No, but I will say this, though. I had a whole bunch of grown man conversations in Philly, for real. Like, it's in my humble opinion, it's a very conscious city. Very conscious city. Everywhere I went, I was having a conversation. You know what I mean? Everywhere I went, I was having a conversation. Especially in the arena. Like, I couldn't fucking move in that arena. I want to thank Philly because I didn't know Philly was like a yeah. I did go to the Philly game. I went Friday night. But I had no idea Philly fuck with me like that. So shout out to Philly, man. Shout out to Philly. Man. It was the first crowd, honestly. I mean, I haven't seen too many Mexicans in boxing in a long time. Like, I really haven't. Like, it's just really insane. Like, I'm not appreciate you, Gabriel. Thank you, Gabriel. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for the Cash App donation. Hey, but yeah, I like Philly. I need to go back. And when it's hot. All right. So maybe in the summertime, maybe JROC or Danny Garcia have a fight, or maybe Stevie Fulton. I like him too. You know, I mean, I'll fly out to go watch Stevie Fulton headline. You know, so I don't think I'm gonna make the fucking I can't go to the Gary Russell fight, and the reason why is because it's around about my closing date. And you guys know I just opened escrow on the property, so that week is going to be it's going to be real tight in there, and I don't know when the closing date is, but it's going to be round about JROC's. Gary Russell's fight date, so I can't go, and I'm kind of bummed out about it because I could have brought y'all some motherfucking great content, but every day after escrow is like $225 a day, and I can't afford to pay that shit if I miss escrow. You know what I'm saying?
What's your life like? Mine's great. Made it out despite my city's crime rate.
What's up, 787? About to go to
What's
bed?
good, Fred?
Hey, what's up? Yeah, what's up? Go ahead.
Good weekend. Good weekend of fights. This weekend was kind of for hardcore fans because
it was.
Just became champion and shit. You know, he's still trying to eat. Well, he had just became champion, he's trying to get his momentum. Shit, homecomings are hard. Shit.
Yeah.
The only successful homecoming was Jamal, because Jamal beat up on Brandon Adams in Houston. So other than that, it's just, I don't know. Guys seem to have a problem going home, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah. And my first or second or third thought was, damn, Caleb Plant's going home. in 2 weeks.
Yeah, I just said that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm about to say, Caleb playing about the little Tennessee fight.
Mm-hmm.
It would now before I go into what I thought about it. Is it true that Rock asked for him? Because I'm confused. Why the hell he asked for him? Why did he ask for that guy?
I don't know if he asked for him, but I think here's my opinion on it. Yeah, shout out to Spider-Man, man. I'm about to do a little commercial break and go say goodnight to Lincoln. But I think it was lost in translation and when they said that we didn't hire him as a sparring partner because we thought we were going to fight him. I never heard them say that they chose Rosario. You understand?
Oh, okay, cool.
In my humble opinion,
okay.
I could be wrong.
Man, that makes more sense.
I'll interview JROC. I'll interview Breadman in a couple of weeks. You know what I mean? He got to heal too. You know what I mean? I'll call him in about 3 weeks. In about 3 or 4 weeks, I'll call him.
Yeah, because Brent, like, not on no disrespect, but Breadman was hurt. You could see that.
Oh, I saw it in his face. Yeah, he and I made eye contact. And if I'm hurt, I know that motherfucker because he was. Y'all think I'm crazy and just fucking with JROC for real. JROC was better than this kid, man. Like I seen. Remember when Charlo stopped him, he was winning 80% of those rounds. You understand? But the power caught up. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, and this is just what I believe. I could be wrong, but it's just really what I believe. You know, so.
You could tell Team Rosario watched the Charlo fight because he clearly, and I don't get why he didn't clean that up or why they haven't cleaned that up, but he clearly is still vulnerable to uppercuts because that's twice he's been stopped with uppercuts.
Yeah.
Like, you know, my thing is you can't get stopped twice by the same kind of punch. You got stopped twice by uppercuts in championship fights. Like, you got to clean that up, man. Like, that first time you got stopped was in 2016.
Okay.
Right?
Gotcha.
Well, you got to clean that up, man. For me, it was to me that was a huge upset because he a big strong guy. I get that, but in no universe can he box better than JROC. JROC does everything. He can't box better than him, and just to see him walk through him like that, I couldn't believe what I was watching. I'm like, is he gonna adjust? Is he gonna make this kid do something else? Or like and then at one point, Breadman told him to calm down, and he did. I guess he just wasn't listening. He was still anxious.
Right?
And he told him calm down. He said he ain't better than you. Calm down, just relax. Like it's like guys get home and they just forget how to box or something. But honestly, this is the most exciting division in boxing.
It is.
I'm sorry.
It is.
It is. I mean, as far as heavyweights, they're just now going to start fighting each other this year. Or they just started last year, really. And it's just mainly Wilder when I say that. I don't mean everybody's fighting there. I mean Wilder's fighting everybody. The next fight I want to see if they have to rematch and Jared Hurd got to wait, Jared Hurd might as well go and fight Jamil. That's enough. This is enough standing around.
Sure.
Like as far as I'm concerned, that's enough standing around. If Jared Hurd can't get a shot back at his belt, then go fight Jamil. He ready. Jamil don't want to stand around no more either. So let's get some competitive shit going. If Rock is gonna rematch the kid, let them go ahead and get their rematch. And personally, for me, this fall / winter, I don't care who holding the belt. It's time for unification.
Yeah,
I don't care which. Yeah. I don't care who got him at that point.
I agree.
By the end of this year, we need that 54 unification. I could care less who the two guys are because apparently these guys are not that much better than each other. They keep moving to it.
You're right. You're right.
So, but other than that, I don't. Hopefully, Rock will be back. I'm not worried about whether he can come back. He'll be back. He'll be fine.
Yeah. Nah.
But just it was honestly it was a mental lapse. That whole fight was just kind of a mental lapse, and that's what happened. That's what they mean by boxing is 90% mental.
You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Because the better fighter is still JROC. It just wasn't his night. But hey, who's next week? Danny's next week.
Danny, yeah. The show it's a showcase card. Danny Hurd
Okay,
and Schoolboy Steph.
I was mad at Danny, but I gotta take my foot off the gas on Danny a little bit because Danny's big fight was supposed to be this weekend, and
Sure.
you in the aerospace shit. So my thing is, what would you do? You're supposed to take a light touch now because my big fight was coming, so I got to stay warm.
Thanks.
And not to mention all the other bigger guys are also not available right now. So Danny was actually supposed to do that. I mean, we give Danny shit for taking light touches, but in this case, he was actually supposed to. And he was waiting on his big fight. So, and do you have any updates on Pacquiao?
No, you know what? I'll reach out to them this week. I'll reach out to Pacquiao's team this week, and give me 2 weeks. I'll reach out to them in the next 2 weeks. Give me 2 weeks. Okay. Give me 2 weeks. Now unless something comes up and they'll reach out to me.
And is it true that they don't? Is it true that they don't want to give Earl? That Team Pacquiao doesn't want to give Earl a chance to warm up. They want to go right into it because they think Earl is the most vulnerable right now.
Yeah, it's the same way they did Keith Thurman. The same way they feel about Earl Spence. It's the same way they feel about Keith Thurman. He's the weakest of the welterweights and the highest reward. So I genuinely believe that. Yeah. But I will say, Pacquiao don't want to fight. The one welterweight that they don't want to fight is Sean Porter. It says no way they fight Sean Porter. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sean is too big. Sean is too big a headache.
Yeah.
Like I've been saying, I think the worst matchup for Terrence Crawford at welterweight is Sean Porter. I think he's the worst matchup. Period. That's why I want Terrence to fight him.
He's the worst matchup for anybody. He's the worst matchup for anybody.
Like I honestly think it's with Spence and Crawford, you know, it's really close. It's really close to a 50-50. You can sway which way. Mm-hmm. But stylistically, the worst matchup is Sean. And he don't want to see Sean. We just gonna keep it. We just gonna say
for everybody. For everyone.
Yeah, they don't want to see him. Mm-hmm. It's like, no, I ain't going. I ain't dealing with that. Mm-hmm. But we went. What? Wilder Fury. That's all I'm waiting for.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait. I appreciate you, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
all right.
Hey, appreciate you. Thanks. Okay. Hey, I'm about to go say goodnight to Lincoln. We got to go do our affirmations. He went to bed a little bit later today because he has tomorrow's MLK. So I'm going to go play this song real quick. Give me like 2 or 3 minutes. I'm going to go say goodnight to Lincoln. Y'all motherfuckers don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Okay? So give me a minute or two.
Cancer is killing, millions and millions of people. Me and my team, along with Sam Watson and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before, travel through the open door. Circumstances navigate the path, and life happened all so fast. No, they got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me, cause I know life took a hold. I never. This is where I am destined to be. I'm not ready to give up. I believe in the miracle of life. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games we play, can't take it personal, cause the devil is a liar. I'm telling you the truth, it's all in what you do, some things you gotta do, It's fight for millions, 60 seconds, see the blessing in it. With much expected, much is given. When I made the living, now I'm giving back to children. Let the power come first before your happiness, yes. You can be the best if you go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine, let them see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it to life. For the children, it's a given. You gotta give it, be a blessing.
This my personal statement. Run the game like I'm ASICs. Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons. Indigenous to the grind, so I do it for all my people. Jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition, I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah.
Give back, give love, give in some way. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a quick and no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Can't deflect, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is alive. Hey. I'm telling you the truth. Hey. It's all in what you do. Hey. Some things you gotta do. Hey, 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 hey. I'm gonna share all that I and give to those in need. So we're gonna win this battle, fight that disease. No more threats, no more children leaving hearts. That's young. We got to be the door. Oh, no, I never did.
Great job.
Hey.
Oh my God.
Cancer is killing, millions and millions of people. Me and my team, along with Sam Watson and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I've come this way before, traveled through the open door. Circumstances navigate the path, and life happened all so fast. No, it got lonely. Sometimes you see, I know we couldn't make it. Even when I'm off beat, I still land on my feet, and nothing can shake me.
Hey, I'm back. Thanks, guys. Oh man, thank you. All right, we back. All right. Oh, round table talk in here. What's up? How you feel? How you feel? What's up, L? Yeah, man. Yeah, he has a late start. He has a late night tonight. He's like, I don't have school tomorrow. Y'all know that shit. Y'all saw Rudy on the Huxtables. It was one, it was one of them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Feel free to call in. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Thanks for hanging in with me. I appreciate y'all. I'm telling you the truth, man. I see, and there was a lot of people DMing me too. Oh, JROC looked different. Well, if he looked different, you should have bet him. Show me your betting slip. You have no credibility. I don't believe none of y'all. I don't believe none of y'all. None of y'all when y'all say that. None of y'all.
Lemo 10 to V12, double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well.
What's popping, man? How you feel?
What's going on? Man, that hurt my feelings last night,
Yeah,
man.
didn't it? Didn't it?
Well, you know, J-Rod, you know, that's my dog, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Damn. That cut, man, because he was on his ass before that cut.
Mm-hmm.
Man, before that cut, he was on his ass, dude. But can't nobody beat Charlo in that division, man. I'm going to be honest with you.
Oh, you think Charlo's the king of the division, huh?
That dude that beat J-Rock yesterday probably won't beat J-Rock again. And
you think so?
I love J-Rock, man, but his chin is in question. You know, all his losses came from knockouts. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So his chin is at question. Charlo, he can box. His defense is great, and he got power. So I think it's his division for sure. What you think?
I think Charlo's gonna be in competitive fights. I think all of them are in competitive fights. I think that it's a hard division to figure out. It's a hard division to figure. It's like the SEC. You know, what I mean, who's better, Auburn, Alabama, or LSU? Like it's a tough division to figure out, man. And hopefully PBC does it right and puts the motherfuckers on every undercard or every main event card, and because it's surpassed the welterweight division. You know, the welterweight division definitely don't have as many characters in the play as 154.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I just think Charlo beat the best boxer. You know what I'm saying? Like when
Charlo
it comes
beat the best boxer.
boxing,
Sure.
huh?
Sure. Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm saying, like when it comes to boxing, I'm saying like as far as like the science of it all. Tony Harrison is probably what the best boxer. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And he beat him, and he beat him twice for real. To me,
Gotcha.
and it's something about them Charlos, man. They don't run out of gas.
They don't run out
They
of
come in
gas.
full. They come in full. They come in full throttle all day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Them Charlo boys, man. Them boys. I don't see them losing, man. And who's gonna beat Jamal at 160?
Jamal looked exceptional against Hogan, but he looked exceptional against Hogan. We got to see he looked real good. He showed me a lot of balance, a lot of athleticism in that fight.
And the thing about the thing wasn't Charlo, man. They're patient too. They real patient. Even when he was swinging wild against Tony Harrison, he was patient with it.
Mm-hmm.
But man, so I'm at 140, I think it's either 140 or 141 subscribers right now.
Congratulations.
So I'm doing 10 a day. So my goal is to try to get 10 subscribers a day. So I'm on par.
Well, put it in the comment section. Tell people to subscribe so we can get your 10 right now.
For sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna for sure do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to. I think I'm going to do the Vegas fight.
I'll see
February
you
28th.
February 21st, 2nd.
8th. No, 28th. No. I can't. You know, that's too rich for my blood. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
and I gotta get ready to move.
Yeah. I got you. Okay.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just cover that fight for you.
Mm-hmm.
I got like an interview or two lined up.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna just cover that joint for you, man. Get to the weigh in and all that for you. Get you all that.
That should
like
be
like we did last time.
Yeah, I'll set you up with some interviews too. So I don't know who's fighting yet, but I know that's at Sam's Town.
I know Hitchison is fighting. Kevin, I think his name. What's his last name, dude? He fought on the McGregor. He fought on the Mayweather McGregor undercard.
I'll Google it.
Kevin.
I'll Google it.
I can't think of his last name, but yeah, he's fighting. I think Rolly might be on that same card. I'm not sure, but I think they're gonna put Rolly on that same card.
Put it in the chat. They're asking for your channel, man. Put it in the chat.
Hold on,
people in the chat. Yeah.
Hold on, real quick. So I gotta go to my YouTube on my phone.
Newman. Yeah.
Yes, I knew that was his last name. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I had hit him up. He said I could interview him, so I'm gonna for sure interview him.
Yeah, he's a nice kid. He's a nice guy. I've interviewed him a bunch of times. He knows me by face. He doesn't know my name.
Oh man, everybody know your name, Fred.
I hope so.
You know you drop dead Fred, boy. You're gonna be a martyr once Deontay Wilder get done. Once Deontay Wilder get done with Fury.
Yeah, he gonna be he gonna destroy Wilder. Oh shit! Wilder gonna destroy his ass. Wilder gonna be, man, that shit about to be epic. Oh my God, that shit about to be epic. Oh my, I can't wait. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll put it into the chat. But
Okay,
yeah,
there
man, I'm
you
gonna
go.
let you get to the next caller, man.
All
We gonna link up, man.
Okay, for sure.
What's the next fight you going to?
Next fight
After the Fury fight. After that.
It's no fight scheduled yet. I'm not going to New York for what's it called. I think I may do a family vacation in March. I think so. We'll see. Yeah, I gotta take the kids.
I might go to that Shakur Stevenson fight in March.
If they have it.
If everything fall into place.
If they have it.
He not fighting Josh Warren. He's fighting somebody else.
Oh. Yeah, he's fighting
Mariaga,
the guy they brought up to fight Lomachenko.
Yeah, so remember that cat I was telling you about? That I got my bad, bro. I got a fourth in the team. That same dude is fighting on that undercard. That's how I know. That's how I think I know it's going down.
Okay.
So I'm gonna see the information when we get off the phone too.
Okay. Sure.
But yeah, man, like I always say, man, keep it putting these niggas next, Fred, man. I'm gonna holler at you later on.
All right. Well, peace.
What's your life like? Mine's great. Made it out despite my city's crime rate.
What's poppin'?
Hey, my life's great. What's good with it, Fred?
I'm feeling
and
good,
fresh
man.
in the building, bro.
What's poppin'?
Yeah, man. JROC, man. I'm gonna touch on that first. You know, that's the hot topic. Yeah, man. It's just, you know, Rosario just was on top of his A game, but at the same time, I keep trying to tell people. I watched that fight 3 times, and he was slow. Meaning Rosario, his punches were very methodical. It's not like he was doing anything ultra intelligent. It's like JROC was out of his mind or something. It's almost like he looked like the same eyes as Anthony Joshua. Now, I know people are gonna be like, "Oh man, don't you compare Anthony Joshua to JROC?" But man, if you really pay attention, it's like the pressure was too much. And this is what Mayweather talks about. I know people don't like Mayweather for whatever reason. Well, one thing you can't say is he did not handle pressure correctly. He always, all 50 fights, handled it the same exact way. And it's like, he got what he wanted. He asked Al Haymon, begged Al Haymon for months. I remember watching all his interviews. Man, if I could only fight in Philly, I want to make, my Philly fans proud. I love Philly. Then you get that opportunity. And then a lot of people not, teaching the youngsters, meaning, J-Rock's still fairly young, teaching them that the pressure that comes on fighting in your hometown. You got people saying, "Hey, man, I'm your cousin. Hey, man, I'm your second cousin. I'm your third cousin. Hey, man, I'm your family member." Then you got people out there that's trying to, you know what I'm saying, get tickets from you, and they telling you how great you are and that you're godsend and all that type of stuff. And if you're not careful, it can drain you. And I feel like that is what happened because he trains his ass off. We can never, ever say J-Rock didn't put in the work. He always put in the work. He always makes weight. But it's more about the mental game. And this is what Mayweather talked about. He said, y'all always say y'all want to beat me, but to beat me, you have to have that, I'm going to take it no matter what. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to let nothing, and I mean nothing, get in between me and that win. And I just felt like since round 1, he was doing well. He was outboxing him. But Rosario was just hitting him with just a right hand, a counter right hand through the guard. And it's like his guard wasn't strong. And usually J-Rock can, he know how to parry. He's one of those very intelligent boxers. That's the reason why he had so much success with Hurd, because we know Hurd has a heavy punch rate. He was slowing that punch rate down just by parrying the punches that were thrown. He couldn't do that at all with Rosario. So a lot of people were saying, "Oh, Rosario looked like he owned something. He looked like he was stronger than usual." I guess it's just like he trained a little harder. I mean, he had more muscles, but he didn't look that good. I don't see what people see that Rosario did that was just that amazing. So Fred, from your point of view and watching that fight, because you was there ringside, right?
Yes, I was there. Yeah, ringside. Yep.
Yeah. So when you saw it, tell me, what did you see just from your eye view? Did you see that Rosario was just that much stronger?
No,
was it,
he was bigger.
The counter punches, the pressure? What?
He was bigger. I only saw the right hand. That's it. I didn't see nothing extraordinary from him. And if you've boxed as much as J-Rock has boxed, every elite boxer knows how to take away your right hand. Except,
Right.
you know what I mean, for the most part, especially if you don't dress it up. I don't remember seeing like a jab. Like I saw him get hit one time with the jab, and I think it was around 2 or 3. But outside of that, I didn't see I didn't see him dressing up that right hand. So I thought, and he did a good job at catching a lot of that stuff too, like early, like the first 2 rounds, and then you know, he got anxious, man. I think he got a bit anxious. I'm very
man, the
interested.
anxiousness will get you.
He'll be at the Garcia fight. They'll interview him next week in New York. I'm sure he'll be there.
Right.
And because he got to support his Philly guy. Danny came out and supported him. So,
right.
By
and
the
I'm
way,
still a J-Rock fan. Look. I want to go ahead and throw that out there. Just because this man lost, don't mean he can't come back. If he can come back from Charlo knocking him out and quote unquote embarrassing him,
no one's getting.
Trust and believe he has the resolve and the resiliency inside of him to come back. He can come back, y'all. So don't just write him off and be like, oh, he's a bum now. He's damaged goods and all that. It ain't like he was knocked out where your eyes are rolling in the back of your head. Those are the type of knockouts that change you. It ain't necessarily just getting stopped. It's about, you know what I'm saying, being out of. The only person I've ever seen come back from having they lights knocked all the way out is Manny Pacquiao. And that's why I will always give Manny Pacquiao his credit that he's special, because after that Marquez knockout, he should have retired. I mean, anybody that has good sense, you're gonna retire. I mean, you sleep. You understand what I'm saying? For like imagine if you was straight sleep. I mean, sleep in front of millions and millions of fans. That's just insane. So for him to come back was impressive too. But I'm gonna get on Verdejo for a minute.
Sure.
Felix Verdejo, the Puerto Rican dude.
Yeah.
One of the most highly touted prospects in the early, 2010s that I've ever seen in my life. I mean, this dude was so special. Do you hear me? Special. And then for him to let a no-name person knock him out and beat him, that shit was crazy. But of course, last night he looked good. He with Ismael Salas. He's not partying as much because if anybody know Verdejo, he loves the party. If you look on his Instagram, motherfucker always party. He finally moved out of Puerto Rico and moved into Las Vegas, and he's taking his career serious with the great master teacher Ismael Salas. So you got that Cuban school of boxing. That's only gonna make his defense more sharp because they're really big on defense. So hopefully Verdejo gets better. He stops partying as much because there's still a party scene. You live in Vegas, you still got that temptation there. So hopefully he's outgrown that. He's 26 now, and hopefully he's coming into his man strength too. Because it's the thing. Back when he was knocking everybody out like crazy with one-punch knockouts, early coming up, he was only 19, 20, 21. He got his full-grown man strength now, so we really gonna get to see what his counter-punching ability is like. At a higher weight as well. I believe he's at 147 now, or 140. So it should be interesting. 147 is a hot division. 140 is a crazy division. So I'm just excited to see what's next for Felix Verdejo. And last but not least, I want to touch on that Evander Alvarez knockout. That dude was decent, but if Kovalev somehow can skate and beat Evander Alvarez or whatever that dude name for the top rank fight, what makes us think that, you know what I'm saying, another big light heavyweight can't do it? I mean, that dude, what's his name? Not Magomadov. What's his name? He just knocked out the Volstik. He just knocked out Volstik. What's his name? Russian guy.
Better be there.
Yeah, there you go. Arthur better be it. Man, I'm letting it be known right now. If they fight for the championship, better be him gonna run right through. And look, and I like Alvarez. I think Alvarez is a decent fighter, but it's just too many laps in judgment with his defense. And man, if he get caught the right way, it's night. But anyway, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Great show tonight. I already know Fred gonna put it out and lay it down. Let's get it.
Appreciate you. Shit, you put it out and laid it down. Shit, everybody, great call. Appreciate you, man. Thanks, Aunt Fresh. Yeah, okay, let me get you. Okay, we're going back to back.
What's your lifeline? Truest. Mine's great. Made it out despite my city's crime rate.
What's popping?
Yes, sir, Fred. What's good, brother?
I told y'all we going back to back on you funky hoes. What's up?
What's good? It's Drew Titan, the Bronx on deck. You already know.
Make sure y'all go subscribe, man. He did a good Dillian White stream today.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I drove down 95 to come check you, but that snow was nervous and, New York was crazy.
Nah, stay home.
So it is what it is. I'm gonna work a little back. Oh yeah, in reference to what the caller just said. Yeah, I spoke to John Scully. Better Beer finna take shit over, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You know, I spoke to John, and Better Beer about to take shit over. You're gonna see a lot of people avoiding him.
Mm-hmm.
He's about to run some shit. But let me work backwards. White is a hot cup of nothing. He's a piece of trash. And you know, F him with a lit flare. And, all right, so that's Dillian White. Tyson Fury's talking about a leg injury. So already we have the built-in excuse. It's already mentioned. It's out there. He's going to come in and say he's fine. Wilder's going to flatline him between 1 and 6, and people are going to be talking about he had an alleged leg injury. They're going to try and force a third fight, but Deontay going to clap him so bad they ain't even going to worry about a third fight. So it's done. JROC, wow, man. Wow. Of course, I was rooting for the brother. But Rosario, first of all, it's true. They were going to use him as a sparring partner, and they put the kibosh on that. Exactly what you heard. They said that you might be fighting that cat down the road. And shit, I guess we seen what happened. Rosario looked like he was about $165 in that ring, man. He's a big kid.
Yeah, big.
He looked noticeably bigger. And the problem that I saw with JROC, well, not really a problem. It's just, fighters are creatures of habit. And whenever he gets into these weird ass exchanges, I don't think, how can I explain it? His defense isn't good enough to protect what's coming back to him in those exchanges.
Okay.
You dig what I'm saying? He had a problem with that jab. He damn sure did. He had a problem with that jab. Stylistically, I don't think, and I'm just being honest, stylistically, I don't think he's going to beat this kid in the rematch.
Okay.
Stylistically. This kid Rosario will get in there and lose to Charlo. He'll get in there. He'll even get in there and lose to Hurd. The way he's fighting, he likes to get in those exchanges, and that's Hurd's game. It's just that JROC, that night when he fought Hurd, the way he was moving, he was getting the better of Hurd in those exchanges. But, Hurd, first of all, I don't know how the hell he makes 154. That's just amazing to me. His head looks like it weighs 154 by itself. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think Hurd will beat Rosario, but it's just one of those things like the triangle theory. Hurd will beat Rosario, but for some reason, JROC will beat Hurd 9 times out of 10, and he'll have a problem. What he'll do with Rosario, I think he'll get in there and he'll try and go the distance with him, try and take him to the cards, and that won't work.
Yeah.
I think every time Rosario's downplayed, and look, we saw it with our own 2 eyes. There was no phantom punch. There was no cheating from the refs. No drug thing. There was nothing going on. What I saw was a bad style matchup for JROC, and he's gonna exercise that rematch because the brother is brave, but stylistically, it's a bad matchup. Sort of like Vernon Forrest and Shane Mosley.
And then Mayorga and all them guys, yeah.
Yeah, it's like Mosley was mopping the floor with everybody and got in there with Vernon, and Vernon whooped his ass.
And then Mayorga whooped Vernon.
And then Mayorga whooped Vernon's ass 2 times, and we was like, what the fuck? How does that even work?
It didn't make sense to us. It didn't make sense.
Yeah, I don't get it. So Rosario is having this too. That's why after the fight, they were talking about what he's not ready to do. But you see, his camp says something about taking another fight and then building up a pay-per-view. I was like, slow down.
Yeah, slow down. Don't
slow down, Banana.
Like you gonna rob us. Like, stop saying you gonna rob us already.
Yeah,
like,
come on, dog.
I was like,
nobody's itching to see you like that. And don't think you're gonna run to DR to have a fight, man. First of all, they poisoning Americans in DR. Ain't no one fucking going over there to see you. Your fan base, no Dominicans out here even knew he was alive. No one knew who the fuck he was. I had to shout niggas out up here to let him know. Let these cats know who he was. No one knows him. So they're going to support him a little something, but it's not like he's a Miguel Cotto with the Puerto Ricans and NY. You dig what I'm saying? So he needs to slow down. You're not going to rob us, dogs. You're not going to rob us, all right? But once you get that strap, see, that's the problem with these kids. Once you get that strap, there's no light work.
Yes, no.
You're fighting top 3 guys, man. You know, so I think he'll beat JROC again. But hopefully JROC is smart enough to stay out of the gunfight. And I think he'll move along. And if he's smart, do the money grab. Go straight for Charlo. Do the money grab. Yeah, I think he's going to get his ass whooped, but we all know what's happening. But that's my call. You know, it's push-up time, man. Stay blessed. I saw you on the Rocky Steps, brother.
Yeah.
But next time you're close on the East Coast, hit me up.
For sure.
And we'll get up.
Thanks. Appreciate you, Kate.
One love, fam.
Love you. Yeah, Tay, you brought up what people didn't mention, and I should have spoke about this too. Remember, he went 12 rounds with Gallimore on the undercard of Jared Hurd and Lara fight. I watched that fight, and JROC won that fight, and he lost to Gallimore. And if you guys are conspiracy triangle theorists, there you go.
Lemon tint the V12, double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well.
What's poppin', man? You on that truck, huh?
What's up, Fred?
How you feel?
What's good? This G5 game, man.
I got it.
Can you hear me, man?
Yeah, loud and clear.
Yeah, man. You know, got showing you some Dallas love, man.
I appreciate that.
I'm a backtrack, then I'm fast forward.
Yeah.
So on the Charlo thing, you know, a lot of people was talking like the emotions of Charlo in the second fight with Harrison. Okay, as you look at his demeanor when he fought Cotto, he was a lot more calmer. And, you know, I was explaining to somebody like when you are disrespected so much building up to a fight, you know, being called bitch, pussy, and all this unnecessary or whatever. It don't matter what the game plan is. You want to get some get back at that person for disrespecting you as a man.
Sure.
So when you get in the ring, it's you kind of go in a street fight mode because you got an animosity on your chest and a chip on your shoulder. So you feeling like, hey, forget all this. I got to knock this man out for disrespecting me as a man.
Sure.
Saying how could me and my brother be raised in the same household, and he real and he a hoe and all that type of stuff. So I feel like he was more based off emotions, was irritated and felt like he had to knock the man out. So the people like, well, he seems so emotional, but it was based off the build up and all the levels of disrespect. That's why I was like, you know, telling people like, hey man, he's fine. He just mad because the whole build up of the fighting getting disrespected so much, so many times that they had a game plan, but he kind of steered from it in the second fight, and Tony Harrison was capitalizing. It was a good fight. So, you know, in his next fight, it won't be that way because the next fight he fight probably not gonna talk that much noise to him like that, or be calling him out his name and having him feeling like, hey, you tested my manhood, so even though I got boxing skills and power, I'm finna go out here and just swing for the fences. If you get what I'm saying. So when it comes to JROC, you know, I do believe that he was prepared, but at the same time, the pressure of fighting at home. Like, you okay in fighting in front of your people, so you done it before. but now you are a unified champion.
Sure.
So everything that you do is escalated times 10,
Facts.
and you got a magnifying glass on you for everything now. So no matter what you do, you always gotta, keep your head and keep your composure. And I was kind of, as I looked at the fight, when he fought Hurd, when he got in those close exchanges, like he was like water. You know what I'm saying? It's like he got in the close exchanges, he a piece of Hurd up with a 2-piece and dip out and slide out, get back in range, and then get back in there. It seemed like this fight, his movement wasn't as fluid up in the tight clutches and corners, going when they was banging.
Uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? So like how he was with Hurd. Now if he was slick like he was with Hurd when they was taking all them exchanges, I feel like, he probably wouldn't even got clipped because Hurd probably a bigger puncher than Rosario.
Cumulatively, maybe. Cumulatively, it looked like.
Could be, could not be. But I feel like if he would have been a lot more slicker in that close encounter, he would have probably ended up how like the whole fight with Hurd was.
Sure.
Maybe, not as kind of one-sided, but he would have been able to avoid that and the fight would have went longer. But I was kind of shocked at that, but at the same time, a fight is a fight. And you can't overlook no man in that ring, whether he's a known fighter or nobody. Because at the same time, you got to respect the man for getting in there, putting his life on the line, just like you.
Sure.
And nobody's going to lay down because you have a status and you fighting at home. If anything, the man, Rosario, wanted to get you more because he's fighting in your backyard. So, I seen some comments, people saying JROC done. No, he's not done. He's still a top fighter. He has 2 losses and they came by knockout. So you do got to practice on, avoiding the punches that made you lose. Like that uppercut, it's 2 times now. That's kind of become like an Achilles heel for him. So I do believe, Breadman and him will go back to the drawing board and figure out how they can a lot smoother. I feel like Rosario probably was in there at least about 170 pounds though. He was the bigger man. I didn't see no glaring speed on him that will make you be like, oh man, I don't know, JROC, don't take that rematch. I'm like, hey, take the immediate rematch because he didn't do nothing that was just like, oh my God, man, don't do it. So in the rematch, I think JROC will win, and we'll be talking about this whole Charlo and JROC fight for the unification again.
Sure.
But we could. The same thing could happen again. He could lose to Rosario again, but I just don't see it happening. So, much love, respect to JROC and Breadman. They put up a good fight. He was humble in wins and defeats. So he always gonna get my respect on that. So I think, as long as he keep his composure, whether, he fighting at home or fighting away, come with that same mental aspect and mind frame in the ring, and he'll be cool. And that's how I feel on that. But that's my spiel, man. Salute to you, you know what I'm saying? Your hard work, your grind, your effort you doing, man. Well respected, bro. So I'm finna hop back in this chat and keep on cooking, brother.
Appreciate you, King. Yep.
Sure.
What's your lifeline?
Mine's great. Made it out despite my city's crime rate. What up, 845? What up, 845?
Fred, what's good, my brother? Barbershop Conversations. Hit that like button, that subscribe button. Send my man a PayPal because he be putting in that work. It's Mr. Finesse hitting you up, my brother. How you living, Fred?
How you feel, man? You gravy?
I'm always doing good, bro. I just seen the Bad Boys 3 joint. You know what I'm saying? Me and Wifey, that shit was all right, I think everything get good when you smoke an L before you see it. Yo, I just want to talk about the semi-disappointment in the Julian Williams fight. And I say semi because it's boxing, anything could happen. But when I was watching the fight, Fred, in the first 2 rounds, right?
Yeah.
Julian Williams in that first round looked super sharp.
Amazing.
And yeah, he looked super sharp. And I'm watching it. It was me, wifey, a couple of my homeboys, and my daughter. My daughter's 11 years old. She's been watching boxing with me since she was probably 2 years old.
That's dope.
So yeah, we rock. And my daughter, peep this. My daughter's name is Taylor. My wife's name Dion. So they put their names together and created Deontay. So now Wilder's a guy, and they Deontay. That's not, you know what I'm saying. So anyway,
that's dope.
So we watching the Julian Williams fight, and like I said, he starts off and he's looking so fucking sharp, right? He's hitting this dude with laser beam jabs, beautiful straight rights. He's stepping to the side. He ain't going straight back. And wifey and my daughter, they never seen him fight like that, so they're just going for the guy that I'm going for, right?
Mm-hmm.
But what I was seeing was that, as sharp as he was, dude was just taking that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And he didn't look, when we went into the third round, because the first two rounds, it was looking really sharp. Dude ain't look discouraged at all. And I was like, God damn, this motherfucker, man, I never seen him fight before. Is he a 154 pounder? And when we went in round 4, it just looked like, it didn't really even look like JROC did anything wrong other than exchange. It just looked like dude was too much for him. You know what I'm saying? Because I think if he didn't start exchanging with him, it would have just taken longer to get the same result. Because Rosario, he was walking through whatever he was getting hit with, and the shit he was coming back with was just, it looked like, I'm going to say round 3, even though JROC was still looking okay, it looked like the shit he was hitting him with was really affecting him bad. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to say this. I seen a Fanon video earlier. I'm not going to say this like Fanon did. I'm not going to declare it that his chin is an issue like Amir Khan, but I'm going to say that may be an issue for JROC. Because he's got the skills, he's got the dog. I just don't think he got the chin. And he might not have the power to lack the chin. You know what I'm saying? Like, he don't have enough power to get away with not having the chin. But with all that being said, I fuck with JROC, and I still rep JROC because he did what we've been asking all the fighters to do, right? He put himself right through the lion's den, and okay, he got bit by the lion, and something came off, but he coming back, I promise you that. And he represents our people the way that you could only ask. You know what I'm saying? He represents our people the way you could only dream. So, yeah, he took a L, and he took a bad L, but I feel like Julian Williams is a strong enough man and a good enough boxer that he could come back. He's still better than a majority of the 154 pounders.
Sure.
So whatever happens when he comes back, if he's not in there with the upper echelon, I think he goes to work. Now, put that kid Rosario in there with Jamel Charlo. Here's the difference with Jamel Charlo and Julian Williams. See, styles make fights. So I thought Jamel Charlo would have a hard time with Julian Williams. I don't think Jamel Charlo would have a hard time with Jason Rosario. Gotcha. Because Rosario is kind of tailor-made for Charlo. He's there to be hit. And his whole shit is, let's go to war, let's go to war. Charlo don't have no gas tank. He could do that shit for 12 rounds straight. And he's got the power. And most importantly, he got a chin. You know what I'm saying? So that shit he was hitting Williams with, I think he would hit Charlo with a lot of the same shots. I just don't think it would have the same result. I think Charlo would hit Rosario with a lot of the same shots JROC did, but I think it would have a lot different result. You know what I'm saying? So I guess I'm kind of hoping they don't do the rematch. And I'm going to tell you why, because apparently them belts is real slippery. So they keep playing at 154, man, and you see them belts, the guy they think gonna fight the guy they think gonna fight is losing before he gets to the guy they want him to fight. So I'm just hoping they let Jamel Charlo and Rosario fight, unify that, get the 3 belts together. It ain't gonna be no 4 belts at 154. Get them 3 belts together and we will call it undisputed. You know what I'm saying? What you think about that, Fred?
I would love for them to fight next if JROC doesn't exercise his rematch clause. Obviously, you know, what I mean, obviously, I mean that makes the most sense.
I'll be honest with you, man. If JROC do exercise his rematch clause, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think the result would be different, and I think that would set him back so much further than letting somebody else fight, letting somebody unify, and then coming back for that unification fight. Because right now, JROC still has something to live on as far as what we remember before this last fight. But if he go in back to back, getting knocked out by Rosario twice in a row, he gonna set himself back a long way. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even see it being necessary because stylistically, I don't see JROC being able to have much more success against this kid. You know what I'm saying? JROC was in prime shape, prime condition. He had his camp. He was at home. I mean, there's not much more you could put to him to make him better. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to change his chin in training camps. So if I'm JROC trainer and manager and promoter, I'm going to wait. Let Charlo get his hands on this kid and let JROC go against Charlo, not because he could win necessarily, but because let him get that paper. And if it is his last hurrah, let him get paid for it, you know? But anyway, I ain't going to hold up the line no longer, man. I know I've been on for a minute. I appreciate you, Fred. Barbershop Conversations. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. It's your boy, Mr. Finesse. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to my dog, Fred. And I'm up out of here, man. Yo, Fred, rinse me up, man, when you get a chance, because I want to be banging some of these goddamn pros that come through here right upside the head.
You don't have a
wrench?
Oh, shit.
I ain't got no wrench, my dog.
All right,
sure. My brother. I appreciate you, man. Have a good night.
Peace. Yeah, man. It's, you know, I'm going to equate this. Obviously, the numbers are vastly different. But I'm going to equate this to, like, you can't just be a Deontay Wilder fan. Like, you're not just if you like Deontay Wilder, you're emotionally invested. And I think the same can be said about JROC. You understand what I'm saying? Because he's such a sincere, straight guy, straightforward dude. You know what I mean? So I think that let me
What your life like? Mine's great. Made it out despite my city's crime rate.
OG, let me finish this. Let me finish this thought. Let me finish this thought real quick.
All right, go ahead.
All right. Yeah, what I was saying is that you can't just be a fan. And I think like shows like this allows fans to like debrief, you know what I mean? So a lot of like real men are coming in here like debriefing over like JROC, you know what I mean? So I think it comes off as like oh, we giving JROC too much credit or we're not understanding. But I don't think you can just be a JROC fan. I don't think you can just be a JROC fan. I think you got to be emotionally invested to be a JROC fan. What's up, OG?
Ain't nothing happening, King. Ain't nothing happening, King. I said, I see your voice a little down and your energy a little down. I just caught the voice part there. But, yeah, he needs to exercise that clause because if he don't, that could be a significant money drop for him. I don't think his energy was there. The energy he had in round one, after he got that cut in that next round, his energy changed and he kept pouring. And I was like, okay, dude, you got to stay away.
Yeah.
That was my thing. You got to stay away. And he tried to engage, and I think they was talking about knocking it. You know, everybody was talking about knocking him out on YouTube. And even on the sports shows, I think he's going to get a knockout. Everybody went with it. And he may have tried to do that quicker because of that. I believe. But I also believe he can beat that guy. He can beat him. He just needs to go back to the drawing board on this guy on the rematch. Don't do that, fall all the way back and start all over again. No. That group and that 154 pounds, all of these guys could easily beat each other once or twice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? How many losses back here y'all got?
7.
20? It's like 20 to me. But you got 7 losses, man. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's sweat and the color of the glove. But he did okay. he looked pretty good after the referee stopped it. He looked like he wanted to argue a little bit, and then he said, okay. Ain't no waste no energy because I can't reverse this. Another thing, he need to get a little nastier, like he was with Hurd. He need to stay in that type of energy because he could have did this guy the same way he did Hurd.
Yeah,
he could have did it in the same way, and you ain't have to stay far away from him, but you could stay close enough to put on him what you put on Hurd. Because I don't think this guy hands was as good as Hurd hands was. Hurd hands was quicker.
Yeah.
And it's just somehow a simple cut and something changes in your mind. Let me knock him out. Because you got a couple of good right hands on him. And I said, ooh, homeboy taking that. He can't take that for 10 more rounds. But it seemed like he tried to get him out early, just from my opinion. But he didn't look bad. He didn't even look bad in the loss getting knocked out. He didn't look bad to me. It just looked like he had that look on his face like, oh man, I fucked up.
Yeah.
And you can fight at home, you can fight away, but I'd rather fight and have fans away from my hometown, to tell you the truth. You know what I mean? Sure. Well, I don't really know people. There's a lot of pressure to me. Same thing happened to Hurd in a sense, you know. But ain't nothing important. I never heard Ali say, well, I'm going back home and fighting Louisville. He just traveled all over the world, made that money. Just get that energy he had with Hurd. Go ahead on back at it. He all right. He's all right. And other than that, I was down too after the loss. I said, shit, if y'all lose y'all energy, I lose my damn energy. I ain't fucking y'all. I was like, damn. I was like, when I see y'all goddamn, I get in. I said, I'm watching something else, man. I want to watch some more boxing. And there was some boxing on ESPN too. And I happened to flip to it. And I saw a guy catch a right hand, boy. Woo, a right hand from hell.
I saw the highlight of that shit. That shit was nasty.
Yeah, the highlight. That's all I saw. I looked at it twice and then left it alone. I said, I don't want to see nothing else. I went back looking at Deontay Wilder fighting Earl Spence and and Sean Porter. I don't want to see nothing else on television. So yeah, it kind of. But everything all right. He's gonna be okay, man. I mean, he went to the hospital and got stitched up and went back home and damn, let's roll on again. And he looked dry to me too. For the fight start, he looked a little dry too.
Okay, I didn't see that.
And it would have took him about.
Tell.
Well, I mean, from the television, I can't see. I ain't in the audience. I can't tell.
He was in the,
but on television, he looked a little dry, and he was starting to get wet. You know. And I figured after about 5 rounds, he'd have been good and warmed up, but he was getting there. But he made a mistake, man. Anybody can make a mistake. And see, he can't, like them Charlos, these motherfuckers are angry before the fight, during the fight, after the fight, 6 months after the fight. They don't give a damn. The boys keep their same energy. And he's still up there in the top 5 of 154. Sure, like who got knocked out? What you call him got knocked out? The boy that Charlo just knocked out. What was his name? Harris, right?
Harrison, yeah. Harrison.
Yeah, people get knocked out. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean they can't fight. Shit. And they still do their thing, you know. I think Pacquiao been knocked out 3 times. Yeah, I think his first or second fight, and maybe somewhere around 20. Who else knocked his ass out other than Marquez? I remember the first guy early on in his career. But then you get knocked out 2-3 times, I believe.
Somebody will figure it out in the chat.
Oh, yeah, they'll find it. But getting knocked out ain't that. And if you get knocked out and fall out the ring and bust your damn head open, that's a whole different story. But he'll be all right, Fred. He'll be okay.
No, he's solid. I'm not worried about him at all.
Yeah.
At all.
No, me either, but that's his job. All of these guys are not going to stay undefeated. Charlo proved that, and he proved how to come back after a loss. He took a fight when Harris ran from him, knocked a good, solid dude out, you know. But JROC is not a knockout fighter. He can be an accumulative knockout puncher.
Sure.
But he just got to be more on his toes, and he got a sharp game. He got a sharp boxing game. And just that cut, man, just seemed to turn things around. But he still looked good to me. He'll go back, watch the film, like he said. We'll go back, watch the film, see what happened. All he got to do is look at that first round and say, I got to keep that energy. Make sure in the second round I don't get clipped on the eye like that, and he's good to go, man.
Facts.
Stay away from Philly for a while. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
All right, King. Love you, man. I'm on listening. I'm back in the chat.
Appreciate you. Man, I'm gonna stand by what I said. Oh, let me give a shout out to Ivory Webb. Ivory Webb for that super shout out to Ivory Webb in the super chat for that cold medicine. Thank you, Ivory Webb. Appreciate you. Thank you all the time. Oh shit.
We don't dress alike, we don't rap alike. I shine different, I rhyme different.
All these niggas gon' hate. I stayed down and got rich. Now I'm fucking on this little babe.
What up, TB?
What's the word, Fred?
What's the word? All you, man. You said you won some money.
Oh yeah, man. I won $1,000 last night, man. I bet the round, man. I called the round, the fifth round. Yup.
Show me the ticket. Show it. Email me the ticket. Email me the ticket. Nigga, everybody coming in playing Monday morning quarterback.
Man, I cashed that shit yesterday at the marathon.
Yeah. Everyone said, oh, he looked different. He looked this. Well, if you knew it, bet the money.
And that's what I did. I bet it, man. I'm telling you, man. I gave up $1,000, man.
Hey, but you know what the most important thing about that is?
What?
Now you got some money to get some pussy. You got some money to get some pussy now. You bet. We need a story by the end of the week. I'm not sure your work schedule, but we need a story by the end of the week. Everybody waiting. Everyone's waiting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But I wanted to chime in on the Rosario fight yesterday, man. I mean, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, it was a tough fight. But the question I had for you was does Williams really deserve a rematch?
Hell yeah. He got the belts. I don't give a fuck how you got him or how you look pro. Yeah, fuck yeah. Lennox Lewis got knocked out within the 6 rounds, like 3rd round or 4th round. You know what I mean? So it happens. Maidana beat Adrian Broner. I mean, but if you look at that fight, Adrian Broner probably would have washed him in the rematch based off of the second half of the fight. So, I mean, you can go either way. I think JROC deserves a rematch. I think he'll be more calmer probably and more aggressive. I think he need to be more aggressive. That's why I was doing that. He didn't put no elbows on him or anything like that. You know what I mean? He didn't flow. He didn't have that fluidity that he had against Hurd. I thought that he'll be better in the next fight. JROC can take someone's right hand away. I'm just gonna say that. Can he get caught by it? Yes, but I know I've seen him fight. So I've seen him fight his last 15 fights, probably 12 to 15 fights. He can take someone's right hand away, in my humble opinion. So just what I believe.
Yeah. But okay, so what with Hurd now saying that he went well, we all know he's gonna win his fight on Saturday. But where does that leave him in the title picture? Who does he have to fight to get another shot? What fight do you feel like he should take?
It's really simple. Here's what's going to happen starting Wednesday of this week when they go to their last media workout. Hurd's going to say, I want my belts back. That's going to be his Trump speech for the rest of the week. And he should say that. So you can anticipate him wanting to fight Rosario now. You understand what I'm saying? Or fight Charlo. But if I'm PBC, if JROC exercises his rematch, you gotta put Hurd in there with Charlo sometime in the summer. You know what I mean? Throw that hoe at Barclay. You know what I mean? I don't think the West Coast likes Charlo too much, so I think you got to be over there based off of the last attendance, you know what I'm saying? So I think you can put
Why not a rematch with Laura?
I was gonna put Laura in there with Lubin.
Oh, Lubin, yeah, okay.
That's why I was gonna put two left-handers. I would like to see that matchup.
Yeah. Another thing I wanted to get your opinion on, man. What you think of Tyson Fury pulling out allegedly getting the injury?
Can someone? I just heard it from y'all just now. I haven't been on no boxing. I don't know what's going on in boxing outside of Layla Ali and Carissa Shields in this fight. I haven't had time to go on boxing scene or watch a lot of videos this weekend. I really haven't, so I don't know what's going on. But I send it to my DM so I can. Somebody send that to my DM and I'll watch it before I go to bed.
Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to get your thoughts on that too, man. What you think of
Oh shit, she calling. She know you got that bag. Oh shit. Oh shit.
No, this is somebody else. I'm gonna call you back, Fred.
The nigga say he gonna call me back. Like I'm gonna take your call. Hey, and another thing too, I want to shout out to all the subscribers too. What up, Reggie Owens? Shout out to all the callers, man. Y'all made that shit happen. With I'll finish this thought in a second.
I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate.
Hey, what's up? Hold on one second. Oh, so I want to finish. Yes.
Am I on?
Yeah, you on? What's up?
Okay, here's what I got to say. If I'm JROC, I'll let you pass.
You got to call back in.
Strong.
Damn.
Huh?
Your phone is dying.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Nope.
Damn.
It's like you got to connect two wires for your phone to work. Hey, so what I was going to say is, y'all, thank you, Ivory Wade. Ivory. Well, what up, Ivory? How you feel, man? How you feel? You gotta I want to thank y'all for the ideas to roll with Breadman. You know, I mean, that was some great content, man. I think those videos are gonna be around a long time. You know, I mean, they're gonna progressively penetrate us, infiltrate our minds. You're gonna go back and be like, I remember Breadman or Fred or JROC said something in the car. You know what I mean? It's gonna be that. So y'all need the number. Funny thing is, it's just my voice. But I knew my voice was gonna die. That's why I didn't do no videos today. I had a lot to say today too. But I was like, I got to save my voice for y'all motherfuckers. 2 hours of y'all motherfuckers. I like Lubin. Lubin got stopped in the first round. You know what I mean? 154 is an exciting division, man. You gotta love 154, man. You gotta love it. Hey, Tay, how you doing on your weight? How are you on weight? You good? I'm not sure if you're still in here. Hopefully your weight's good. So, but yeah, man, I think JROC beats him in the rematch. I think he beats him in a rematch. I think JROC can take that right hand away. You got Laura over Lubin. Laura ain't got no legs. Remember, he had a draw against Castano. You know what I mean? And Lubin is trending too. His last 2 fights have been really good. You know what I mean? He retired the kid from Las Vegas, and he looked impressive on the undercard of Jamal Charlo. So he might be. Oh, not good. Oh shit. Oh, damn. Got to cut an arm off. But I think it's gonna be 154 is good. Did y'all see my Angel Garcia interview yet? Did y'all see that shit yet? And here's another thing I want to bring up too. How come Sean Porter is the only fighter in PBC with no rematch clauses? I don't understand that shit. I can't understand that shit for the life of me. I was gonna do a video on that shit, but I didn't feel like talking. I'll maybe do it tomorrow or Tuesday. But I don't understand how he don't have a rematch clause. It's not a hoodie. It's a shirt over the hoodie. And the reason why I'm wearing it is obviously I always buy the fighter stuff. Oh, you took the okay, good. Okay. Because I know JROC is fighting. JROC, they all fighting in the next 2 weeks. So I want to promote them, whether you're going for Williams, Garcia, Farmar, or Fulton. So I kind of want to rock this shirt. So I'll wear it a few more times. You know what I mean? I'll wear it. And then to promote them. So hopefully they sell more merchandise. But this is the hottest. Hey, tell Deontay Wilder, this is the hottest shirt in boxing right now. This is the hottest shirt in boxing. And then February 23rd, when I buy his merchandise, that's going to be the hottest shirt in boxing. But until Deontay Wilder fight, this is the hottest shirt in boxing. So yeah. I was hoping Tevin Farmer would have showed up to the fight. I want to interview him. We were supposed to do an interview 2 weeks ago, 2 Saturdays ago, but I sound like Fury, yeah. But it just didn't work out. He's super busy. He's super busy. So I'm gonna try him again this week. And I spoke to Jerron Ennis. I didn't interview Jerron Ennis because there's so much I want to talk to him about that I didn't want to just do like a 3-minute interview. You know what I mean? So I took his phone number. And I will say this. Jerron and his dad knew who I was. I was like, I was pretty humbled by that. You know, he was like, "Hey, what's up?" And so I'm gonna set up an interview with his dad at some point as well. So that'll be pretty cool. I'm excited about that. And that was the weekend. That's what the weekend looked like. Why y'all niggas not calling in? Y'all niggas know I can't talk tonight. Call in. Shit. Somebody call in. Shit. And yeah, that's what it was, man. It was Philadelphia overall. Strip clubs were terrible. Country Kitchen was good as hell. Oh, this nigga.
We don't dress alike, we don't rap alike. I shine different, I rhyme different.
What's up?
Yeah, man. I want to also get your thoughts in on the Clarissa Shields and Layla Ali.
I like that fight. I don't know who wins. I'll be honest. I have no idea who wins. If I'm Carissa Shields, see, here's the difference between a hustler and an employee and a worker. She has the opportunity to get the fight of the year, right? Outside of, like she can make history in women's boxing. She should go and pursue investors to try and make that fight happen. She's asking Eddie Hearn and all these guys, no, you go beat Don King and you go get some private investors and you make that fight happen. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I would do if I'm Carissa Shields. So,
but do you realistically think that do you realistically think that would be the way to get Layla Ali out of retirement?
For $5 million, fuck yeah, $5 million, hell yeah, I'm fighting for $5 million, easy. I don't know. I honestly don't know how much Layla Ali got left in the tank, but shit, for $5 million, she'll find out herself.
Yeah.
So that's what I believe. You got a story?
Yeah, but that was my call, Fred. I'm gonna be listening to chat.
Who called you on the other line? It wasn't.
Oh, no, that was like my cousin and stuff.
Oh, it wasn't one of them niggas that stole your girl, was it?
Nah.
All right, cool. You got rid of them niggas, hopefully.
No, I'm still cool with it.
All right, nigga.
All right.
All right. Yeah, we ain't talk about I'll definitely play for. Matter of fact, I'll be at that fight. Ali and Carissa Shields. I'll go to that fight because I know the undercard got to be stacked. It got to be a whole bunch of great men's fight on that to sell it. You know what I mean? Prime time. What did y'all think of Chris Colbert's fight? Tell me what y'all thought of that fight. I thought it was okay. I think he still fights a little bit young. He still fights a little bit childish to me. I think he's ultra talented. I think that he still got those immaturities in the ring. You know what I mean? He should have just he could have won impressively, you know. And obviously the kid was I'll tell you something about the guy he fought. The guy he fought had no problems making weight. He was in the hotel just having a good time playing video games all weekend. You understand what I'm saying? He was playing those, those mind games with the balls and shit that look like Tetris and shit. Because I was sitting next to him in the lobby a lot, and he was real comfortable. He was real comfortable having a good time. You know what I mean? And but Colbert got to be mature in the ring. Fuck that standing up shit. I don't know who you trying to prove something to. Sit your ass down and build great habits. It's not for right now. It's for later on down the line. You know what I mean? I didn't see the Joey Spencer fight. I was talking to that fight. I was talking to so many people in the lobby. You know what I mean? Shout out to Philadelphia, man. Shout out to Philadelphia, man. I really didn't see that fight at all. But he won unanimous decision. I gotta watch it. I have it on my DVR, so I gotta watch that shit. But it is what it is. He didn't look good in June. I saw him fight in June on the undercard of Jamel Charlo. He didn't look good then. So no need to. He sucks. That's fucked up. Ivy Webb, I appreciate the Cash App. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Corrales, yeah. Yeah, he knew how to survive. He definitely knew how to survive, man. He Chris Colbert got it all too. You know what I mean? I like him. I want to see Colbert step up and fight. He's a champion now, right? He's a JV champion. I know. But he got that contract extension. That's what these fighters don't know. When they fight for that JV belt, it extends their contract. So I don't know if his contract is good or bad with this manager. You know what I mean? So Al is his advisor. So I don't know. We'll find out. But
Lemo 10 to V12, double check the details. Gotta cross my T's and dot my I's or I can't sleep well.
I'm glad you called back in. What's up?
Yeah, man. What's good, man? It's Air Fresh. I just wanted to call back in for the second time. Appreciate you, Fred. I'm going to go ahead and get straight to it just on those two fights that you just brought up. Mm-hmm. When it comes to Joey Spencer, man, we got to understand the dynamics. You got to always get down to the, you know what I'm saying, the context clues. The context clues say that Joey Spencer just got married. He just got married to the chick that looked like that cartoon character off of Frozen and shit, right? So he dealing with a brand new wife. You feel what I'm saying? He want to go on honeymoon. He said throughout the whole fight, all he thought about was the honeymoon and shit. So dude really wasn't focused. You understand what I'm saying? And he cannot let one fight like that turn into 2 or 3 fights like that. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody need to kind of shake him up and say, young kid, you got all the talent in the world. Like, you are super talented. And you got something on your side. You white too. And you got the kind of a swag of a black. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a little bit of swag to him and shit, man. You could sell that shit so heavy, but he has to stay focused. Joey, you know what I'm saying? He got his father in his corner. His father in shape. I saw his father after the fight and shit. You feel what I'm saying? And and I just feel like Joey, he needs to step on the gas. when you get somebody hurt, don't just stare at them and sit in the pocket the way he was sitting in the pocket. And then certain times, hit him and then just kind of, veer off the path. No, man, if you can hit him once, you can hit him twice. You can hit him twice. You can hit him 3 times. The dude only had one knockout that he fought, and the guy comes from a kickboxing background. Them kickboxers, half of them cannot fight when they transfer over to boxing. They so used to kicking. If anybody know about kickboxing, you just kicking for the most part to get your points. You're not throwing hands. And the dude had no power like that. I just don't get why Joey, he said he wanted to get rounds, and it's okay to try to get your round. I get it, because you want experience. But at some point, something should have clicked. That killer instinct that me and you talk about, Fred, all the time. You have to fucking have that. And that's one thing I respect about the Charlos. If they get you hurt or they land more than 2 or 3 punches, they going to jump on your ass. They're not going to play with you. They're not going to play ring around the rosy with your punk ass. They're going to get your mark ass up out of there on cuz. But look, one last thing. I'm going to go ahead and get to Colbert. Colbert wants to do too much childish. And he reminded me of when I was a teenager. And there's one kid that act just like him. You know what I'm saying? They knew they were super talented, knew they was just, they were overly cocky. And what happens with overly cocky people, you can fuck around and get humbled by the right person. You feel what I'm saying? Because there was a couple times that he got counted in there and, he smiled and talked shit to him. But if that was somebody else that really know what they doing, like a Gary Russell Jr. or somebody like that, bro, you would have got your ass up out of there. So whoever is Colbert's handler, they need to sit him down, look him in his eye and say, brother, you can end up fucking this up if you do some shit like that. Like, you had the fans booing like crazy because you was having, so many rounds, he was only throwing 20 and 30 punches a round. Who you think you are, Mayweather? Mayweather even averages 35 to 40 punches per round and lands at a 50% connect rate. If you're going to have that mentality that you only want to throw one punch at a time, you have to have a 50% or better connect rate. Because this is like a martial art. You feel me? In martial arts, it's all about being accurate. And I just felt that Chris Colbert was not focused enough to be accurate. He wanted to show up to the crowd and talk too much. Man, handle your business. You speedy enough. I'm on him hard because he's so fast. He's so talented. He's so quick. He has a great first step. He has a great jab. And he didn't even go to the body. Go to the body like I seen you do in other fights. And that's my call. I appreciate you letting me call back in for the second time. Peace out.
I'm glad you called in. Voice is about to motherfucking die. Shout out to Reese. Reese had to came in and show some love, man. Yeah, shit. Whenever one of the Charlos feel like they being threatened, Reese gonna pop her head out. You know what I mean? It's like Groundhog's Day for her. She gonna come out. What strip clubs I went to in Philly? Well, let's start with I went to one. It was shut down. And then I went to Delilah's and I had sweats on, so I couldn't get in there. Reese said, you better know. And then I went to Cheerleaders and I was like, what the fuck is this shit? I don't know. Oh, shit. You know what I mean? I just wasn't impressed. I just saw on my Instagram feed, Coach Cunningham calls out Rosario, as he should. I need to call Coach Cunningham. We need to do an interview. He talk cash shit. Cunningham talk cash shit, dog. He cool. I think he was a police officer, right? If I'm not mistaken. Former police officer. Yeah, he talk cash shit. I like him. Yeah, he talk.
But you like life. Mine's great. Made it out despite my city's crime rate.
770, what to do?
What's up, Fred? What's up, Barbershop Conversation?
Feel free.
Hey, man, calling from Atlanta, man. I was just coming. Show love, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate the love that you all show everybody in the community and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I really wanted to get a chance to meet you when you came out here and everything to Atlanta.
Damn.
You know.
That would have been dope.
Yeah. I saw your boy Radio Raheem. He was out and everything. He was out and about. And he had like his hoodie on. I guess he was trying to say like low key. I guess he really want nobody to really see him like that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But I was gonna pull up on him one time. I was, you know what I'm saying? The DNK Wilder shit that he was popping up the time, but you know what I'm saying? I just looked at that, you know?
Yeah. Nah, he's cool in
Go
person.
ahead.
He'll talk to you. He's cool in person.
Yeah. But he was like with a little white girl. You know
that's his girl. I think
it's cool. You know, it was all.
I think that's his girl. I think that's his coat.
Oh, damn.
I think she works for him or something like that. No, not his
Okay, 'cause he
girl.
was
I think she works for him. I think she works for him. Not his
Okay.
Yeah, not his
Yeah,
girlfriend.
it just seemed like he was just trying to stay like on the low and everything, but it was cool and everything. I was just gonna go fuck with him a little bit and show love. But no, the reason why I was calling, I've been meaning to call for a long time. Now. I've been like, oh, I'm gonna call one day, I'm gonna call, and finally I get a chance to call him and everything. But no, just the talk about a few things. Errol Spence, the situation with Errol Spence, and actually, like, I got 3 guys that in my top 3. I got Errol Spence at number 1, Deontay Wilder at number 2. I got Terrence Crawford at number 3. Like, those are my 3 top fighters right there. For me.
That's a good.
But with Errol, the Errol Spence situation, I just feel like Manny Pacquiao right now, the reason why he want to fight him, because he feel like Errol like in a weak state right now, and he feel like he gonna be able to get on him. Same thing with Keith Thurman when he fought against Josito Lopez. When he fought against him, he kind of struggled against that fight right there. And then he came back, and he ended up losing that fight right there. So it was kind of a little crazy and everything. I just feel like Pacquiao's doing the same thing with him. He kind of feel a lot, and see people in a weak state, and he try to go for them.
No, you're right. Pacquiao fishing a little bit, but I think Errol Spence, Errol Spence Errol Spence not getting back in the ring if you don't believe he can win. Errol Spence I don't think Errol Spence right now in his career is doing it just for the money. He got an ego. Earl got a big ego. Earl,
he do.
Earl got he values himself, so I think Earl gonna come back and surprise the shit out of Manny and beat his fucking body up. Beat his fucking body up.
And those 3 guys, man, I'm 30 years old, but those 3 guys right there, man, they really need to get back into like the sport of boxing. On top of the whole NFL, the protesting situation,
you're right, Jay.
whatever, I look for another sport. I look for another sport to go to. That's the sport I lean more towards. And I just appreciate the action-packed fights that all these guys giving.
Yep.
I was hyped for that Sean Porter fight, man. I almost got into another cat. I was at his house, but they didn't know boxing like I knew. Like I was telling him about everybody. I was telling him about you, Fanon,
thank you,
Blue Blood Sports. I was telling him about the trainers, the assistants. I was telling him about everything. And them guys were like, hey, you know all that? I'm like, yeah, I know all this stuff here, y'all. A lot of guys don't be knowing about a lot of other stuff. So I tell them, like, I look at these videos all the time.
Yeah.
Like I be driving, I just have like the old videos. I just have them playing.
That's love. I appreciate that, man. That's great support.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But like, as far as this Deontay Wilder situation, man, I really want Deontay Wilder to go ahead and do his thing too, man. With Tyson Fury.
Don't worry about
the situation,
that.
But I just feel like Tyson Fury. The reason why I heard about he's not gonna do a rematch situation because he said he want to fight for Anthony Joshua and Dylan White. But to be honest with you, I feel like he's just really just trying to rob the bank and try to take off. He's going to try to throw everything he can at Deontay Wilder, and I feel like he's making up the excuse with the leg injury thing right now. But he's going to try to do whatever he can, and try to win the fight, and he's going to try to take off. He ain't going to get Deontay Wilder in a rematch, and he's going to try to just lead the game. Just personally,
You could be right. I don't doubt that one bit.
Say it again?
I don't doubt that one bit.
Yeah, and another thing, man, JROC, man, that had me pissed. Like last night, just watching the fight, man, I was just like, I was hyped. I was like, man, JROC gonna come and do his thing. Even when he fought against Jared Hurd, like I was like, man, people sleeping on JROC. I was like, JROC can box his ass off. When he lost against Jamal Charlo, like that was a close fight. He was really kind of like it was back and forth. A lot of people were saying that he was winning, but I really believed in him. And he fought against Jared Hurd, I wasn't surprised. It was just a devastating fashion that he did it in, but I really wasn't surprised that he beat him. So, but I'm really just hoping that he come back. I saw some of the interviews. I haven't really watched all of them. Ones that you did. But I've seen some of the other guys. Like I've seen Boots, Juan Ennis. I saw them. Like a lot of those guys. Like they're disappointed. They look hurt. Like they look hurt right now. But I'm right there with them, man. A lot of guys on your channel, I'm pretty sure they feel the same way.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm just hoping that he just bounce back and everything and he do his thing. But I'm rooting for him. But the same way I feel like Tyson Fury is going to try to do, he really got nothing to lose. I just feel like he's just going to try to throw everything he can at I feel like that's what the guy did, JROC. He just threw everything he can to JROC. He like, I ain't got nothing to lose. Like, I was even looking at, like, he was training. Like, that was very disciplined. Like, they had him in, like, a trap house. It looked like a trap house or something.
I saw it. Yeah.
He was just there. And,
yeah,
they had, like, the whole list out. I'm like, damn. Like, they got all this right here. So, like I said, they just kept him really disciplined. You know, he really couldn't, they can't leave the camp without having, like, somebody there with him and everything. So, he's just very disciplined. But, I just feel like he just really didn't have any. He just wanted more. He just more hungry. But I just feel like JROC, he's gonna come back.
Got 10 seconds.
And if he can just keep that chin, if he can keep it a little low, you know, he was popping that jab out. He was popping with the jab. If he would have just kept that jab going, like he was doing with Jared Hurd when he was getting the shoulder, pushing Jared Hurd off with the shoulder.
I gotta go. I gotta go. Call it
all right,
tomorrow.
Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you.
All right.
All right,
Yep.
Pete. All right. I love you too. All right. Cash G, Omega Red. All right, we about to get the fuck out of here. I appreciate y'all for fucking dealing with my voice and shit. It'll be better tomorrow. Shit. I want to do these interviews. I want to do the Ennises and all these other people I need to interview tomorrow, but it ain't gonna happen tomorrow. Probably later on in the week. So I appreciate. Hey, thank you, DB. I appreciate you, Muir, Mr. Finesse. I'll rent you up tomorrow. DB Block, Samuel Amels, Hustler, Samuel Adams, MZ Talks Boxing. What it do, Solar, G5 Gabe, man. I thank y'all for tuning in, man. We did this motherfucker tonight. Man, I just want. And the funny thing, my body don't feel sick. My throat just feel motherfucking. That's it. Yeah, you know what I mean. That's it. So we gonna get the. What up, Jay? Good, man. You holding LDB side the remix DB LDBC down in Texas. Yeah, that's what it is. All right. Good night, Rap Critic. Thank you, man, for your support too, for sure. It's your favorite part.
The miracle of life. Life's a break with no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Games can play, can't take it personal. Cause the devil is a lie. Hey, I'm telling you the truth. Hey, it's only what you do. Hey, things you gotta do. Hey.
Kurt Frank. I sound like Kurt Franklin. I know. I sound like Amari from Ghost. If you guys ever had a conversation with Ghost, this is what he sounds like in real life.
You go the distance. Mix a little sweat with your persistence. You know that the best things are never instant. Just shine up, let us see your brilliance. Get up, open up your eyes now. It's the moment of truth. No backing down. We're bringing it through like for the children. It's a given. You gotta give it. Be a blessing.